regular season against the Lakers were down a bit from his norm. He struggled early on, but he got some help, especially from Russell Westbrook, who had a big final 5 minutes of that second quarter to get the Thunder within 8.
Well, I think Westbrook's quickness is their best matchup advantage. When he can use that speed to get in the gap. He had 5 assists in the first half.
Tough shot from Bryant. Kristich the rebound. And here comes Westbrook. They want to push. He excels in the open floor and does it there, and it's a 6-point game.
That's why you want to close out halves. Everything going well, you allow Westbrook to establish some confidence and realize how he can be most effective to close out that first half. The first possession does the same exact thing.
Westbrook missed his first 2 shots from the field as Gasol knocks it down, but he's hit 6 in a row.
And they've been very effective high pick and rolls with Westbrook. So pushing it in transition and then high pick and rolls, allowing him to get to his spot.
Green finds Durant. Artest has been guarding him most of the time in that first half. Shot clock down to 5. Bryant on Westbrook.
See, that's where Sefolosha has to be more of an offensive threat. The ball came to him. He's wide open, and he makes an unnecessary extra pass. Kobe Bryant came all the way to the strong side of the floor. They reversed it. You've got to be a threat.
That's why you look at that play and you say, okay, Durant, take Gasol one-on-one. Well, he really can't because Bryant is zoning the area, so other guys have to look to be aggressive.
Let's check in with Lisa.
Hey, Michael, Scott Brooks was telling me, we just got to relax. We were really tight in that first half. He said, I could tell that our guys were tight because of the balls that we mishandled, and we were just missing shots that we normally make. He said, all in all, we played about 6 minutes, and that's just it, 6 minutes of our kind of ball. He said, that's the good news. That's what I told our guys at the half, that we're only down by 8. So let's just relax and do a better job this half.
How are you not tight if you're the Thunder? Again, 5 of their top 7 players, their first playoff game, and you do it at the Staples Center against the defending champs. Mark, what do you remember from your very first playoff game in terms of the jitters?
I wasn't smart enough to be tight. I think as a young player, you put the time in, you have extreme confidence because you prepared through repetition, also through paying attention to detail, and then you just let your head down and play, especially when you have the type of game of a Kevin Durant. You have a superstar on your team. The world is against you. Everybody predicts that you're going to lose. Go out, have fun.
Again, they were a good road team. Their road record is the exact same as the Lakers' road record this year. Bynum with another block, his third. Westbrook gets it back. Look at Westbrook battling. He's a very good rebounding guard.
No, but you make an interesting point. And I'm sure Coach would agree. Things don't change because of the playoffs as the fouls commit by Green on Gasol. They just don't change. Just play like normal.
You don't think they change in terms of the intensity of everybody? The opponent, like, they're not used to seeing the Lakers certainly playing extra intensity, and everybody's going to be that in the playoffs.
No, I think you're right about the intensity part, but I don't understand why you would be more nervous for the playoffs. You're the underdog. There's really no pressure on you. You just play basketball. But the one thing I do think that's important is that you come to win the series. As Bynum, again,
they're going to wave it off. Ball above the cylinder when Gasol touched it.
So I think the critical thing for any underdog is thinking that you can win the series. Come to win not a game, but the whole thing. And this was obviously a good call by Monty McCutcheon.
And in that mentality of coming to win, you don't just want it to be the big 3. You don't want it to be just Westbrook, Durant, Green. You have to collectively believe we have a chance to win this thing.
What is always interesting to see, though, there's so many young players on this team. As Durant fires away, can't get it to go, Bynum the rebound. Is, which players in their first playoff appearances, do they raise their level? And sometimes take a little while to get used to it. Bad pass through the hands. Actually, the pass wasn't bad. Through the hands of Gasol. Durant blocked by Bryant. Good hustle play on defense. And Fisher will set it up. 6 block shots for the Lakers. They have 6 steals as well. Their defense has been very solid. Artest wide open. Thought about it. Too strong. Rebound kicked a couple of times off Bynum's foot as Bynum and Durant bump heads.
And this is when you're effective defensive team. Look at the effort to get back in transition. Not only Bryant, but also Artest and Gasol. Getting back transition defensively, contesting every shot.
Green halfway down before it rolls out. Cephalosha on Bryant. Gets inside to Bynum. And Bynum flips it up and in. Bynum may have gotten away with a travel there. And the lead back to 10 for the Lakers. Bynum in double figures with 11. Durant trying to run Artest off the screens. And a defensive 3 seconds. Technical foul, one shot for Oklahoma City. Let's listen to what Scotty Brooks told his team at halftime.
We didn't play well going down 8. We're in good shape. We've got a lot of basketball left. One of the things that we have to do, guys, is just take care of the ball. Just take care of the ball. We're being soft with the basketball. We're giving them opportunities to even go more aggressive on us. We're up. Relax, relax. We're all right. We're all right.
Well, again, that last possession, even though it was a defensive 3 on Bryant, it shows to me that Cephalosha, again, Bryant is disregarding. He's got to be ready to shoot. And make, not just shoot it. No, because he's doing a very good job defensively, but you can't have a perimeter guy that can be disregarded offensively, particularly in the playoffs when teams game plan.
Bynum against Kristich. Green stays to help. Bynum forces up the shot. Won't go. Artest right there.
And Durant a number of times has not done a good job either securing a long rebound or staying engaged and using his side to get traffic rebounds. He's got to do a better job rebounding the ball. Here, Bynum's forced to take a tough shot, but Durant's not even close to Artest's body. Good activity by Ron Artest. Lakers up 11.
Durant seeing a very determined Laker team, Mark.
Now, these are the type of plays that give you goosebumps as far as a coach. You talk about a turnover offensively. And take a look at Artest and Bryant. Off to the races, not allowing Durant to get a wide open layup in transition or play one-on-one against Derek Fisher. The commitment to run back in transition to Pau Gasol, great job by you also. I don't control the truck. That's their fault for not identifying me.
By the way, did you ever get goosebumps on the sideline?
On plays like that.
I never knew that.
I wasn't cold. I was just like...
Green misses.
No, but you know what, Mike? You know what that shows? A will to win. And when your team plays with a will to win, you can accept the result. You know, you're not going to always win, but what you don't want to do is beat yourself through either a lack of effort or poor execution. And I think both teams have done a great job, as the lob pass goes awry, of competing hard here today. And that's the defense is way above average. Offense, not as much.
Talk about competing on the offensive end, the front, the live body, the bounce, not able to finish, and then trying to get after the basketball even more. I love the energy of the Lakers after the possessions have taken place.
Oklahoma City now struggling. Knocked out shots. They've missed 7 in a row. Artest right up on Durant. Inside to Westbrook. Green gets a good look. Cephalosha the rebound. Fouled by Fisher. So Derek Fisher picks up the personal. That's his second.
Again, I think Oklahoma City has to do a little bit more to try to get Westbrook into the paint. To me, right now, he has the best matchup advantage, trying to use his quickness against Fisher.
Cephalosha poked away. Kobe Bryant's done that at least 3 times. And another foul on Fisher. Saying, come on now, that's his third. We've seen, Kobe Bryant, he can be such a terrific defender. He's an all-NBA defense so many years.
See, I think when 2 players on the floor, anything should go. No, there should be no call ever while 2 people are prone on the floor. Doesn't matter what they do.
And that's usually the case. You can sit on a guy's head and you don't call it off him. Ball is loose. Cephalosha, wow. 53-42. Oklahoma City's missed 9 shots in a row. Ball deflected. And still Laker ball as we approach the midway point of the third.
Well, part of the problem with Scott Brooks, and you decide to go James Harden, as we take a look at Jack, appreciate the energy and effort of his team into this playoff basketball game, is if you go to James Harden, all of a sudden Brian goes to the post, so you gain something offensively, but you lose something defensively.
Good battle from Kristich.
And to me, that's where Durant would have to guard Bryant.
Oh, Westbrook once again avoids the defender. He is so good on the open floor. Now 14th for the game.
That's a rocket right there.
Thunder still just down by 9. Lakers have led the entire game. Largest lead was 17. Gasol makes it back to 11. How about Pau Gasol? 13 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists. He's almost become the guarantee every night for this team. And there's what Durant does so well. In the act of shooting, says Monty McCutcheon. Artest picks up his 3rd.
Artest again shoots the gap right there in position. Durant does a good job of drawing the contact. But you've got to give Artest credit. He is a physical presence right now.
And an offensive foul. Ball on Collison. That's his 3rd. Collison provides toughness for this team. A little too aggressive here.
But this type of call couldn't be made if Derek Fisher wasn't fighting for position. So there's guys that they don't put Collison in position to get that offensive foul because they go lackadaisically to the body of Westbrook.
And Fisher's been fighting for that position for 14 years.
That's like on that movie Any Given Sunday, where they were talking about fighting for every inch. And that is what Derek Fisher has done throughout his career.
Meanwhile, Westbrook comes right back. He has 14 of the last 15 points for Oklahoma City, and they're back within 9.
And I think he's realized they have kept Derek Fisher in because of his strength and ability to match up. Well, Westbrook has a quickness and athleticism advantage over Fisher, and he's capitalized on it.
Gasol outside. Bryant gets inside, misses the banker. Collison the rebound. Bryant's like a hawk on defense now, soaring all over the place, knocking balls away, creating deflections. Shot clock at 7. Jeff Green. Green can't get it to go. Just 2 of 9 from the field. And by the way, a double-double in his first game back. Foul on the entry pass on Gasol.
Well, this is just great speed, great change of direction, and then the strength to take the bump and finish the play.
And a timeout call by Phil Jackson. Westbrook has been superb after the slow start. 16 points, 5 assists. He's doing all the scoring right now for the Thunder.
Ask Sherwin-Williams how you can make the most of your color with the very best paint.
Back in Los Angeles, Kevin Durant in his playoff debut. His team down by 9 with 4:11 remaining in the third. He's a special talent, but as head coach Scotty Brooks says, there's more than just talent.
He wants to be great, and he is committed to doing that from the day that we drafted him. Nothing has changed with his work habits. You know, I kind of liken him to like a backup player. Those guys like myself are always early, always staying after. He thinks of himself that way. That's how he works.
You know, so many people rave about that work ethic. Scotty Brooks was a backup player. He knows what that's like. Kevin Ollie is on this team as well. Ollie's in his 13th year. He's a terrific leadership type of player. He's played for 11 different teams, had so many different teammates. He says after watching Durant, he's the most prepared player he's seen in all his years in the NBA.
That's saying a lot because Kevin Ollie is a veteran guy that's been on a lot of different teams, and to give that type of compliment to Kevin Durant, especially.
Gasol knocks that down. Pau Gasol, 15 and 12, under 4 to play here in the third.
And Gasol's made 4 jump shots. which have been well defended, he's just been better offensively.
Durant turns and shoots. Artest has done a very good job.
From that time, decided to get Durant the basketball on the block. That's not how you're going to beat Ron Artest. With his size and strength, he's going to force you away from the rim.
And a foul on the entry pass. It's going to go against Harden.
See, as a coach, if Kevin Durant makes this type of shot, you live with it. You say, job well done. You've done your job. Your job is to take something away from him. We've decided other things. These are the type of plays that you can live with. This is great energy by Artest.
And at the other end, Kobe Bryant in the post showed the footwork against the front of James Harden that would make a big guy proud. Sealing deep in the paint.
Bryant draws the foul on Harden, gets inside, and he'll go to the free throw line and try and add to the 11-point Laker lead.
And exactly what we talked about. When they decide to go to Harden, Bryant goes to the block, capitalizing on his size and strength, forcing the issue against this Thunder basketball team. I'm not trying to do anything fancy other than put you on the block and make a play. So I'm leaning towards you, Coach. At some point, to keep Harden on the floor, you might want to consider putting Durant on Bryant and live with those type of results.
I would even say maybe Westbrook too, because Westbrook is a bigger point guard with a strength and an athleticism that, and I haven't seen him defend two guards much, but he may be able to do that job.
Westbrook at 6'3". Well, he is a fighter, and Bryant misses the second. 12-point Laker lead. When their largest lead was 17, that was just past the midway point of the second quarter. Ibaka against Odom, trying to find an opening. Good defense from Odom. Shot clock winding down. Westbrook again to the rim, puts it in, and foul. Beautiful move from Westbrook, and a chance for a three-point play. Man, this kid is fearless going to the basket.
Big-time athlete, deceptively fast. You talk about the strength and the ability to finish in traffic. That's moving the basketball with three Laker defenders and finishing at the rim. Outstanding, stellar basketball move. It's a big-time talented young fella.
He has now scored 16 of their last 17 points. He's keeping them in the game right now.
I'm glad, Coach, that people are getting a chance on the national stage to see Westbrook. You talk about the Thunder, you fall in love with Kevin Durant, and rightfully so. But this young man has everything to do with their success, or just as much to do with it.
Shannon Brown just off the bench, able to connect. He's 2 for 2 from the field. Westbrook again. Brown has got good size and is a good defender. That's why he's out there to try and stop Westbrook. Pretty pass inside. And Serge Ibaka able to finish. Ibaka's become an important part of this team coming off the bench. The rookie from the Congo has played in Europe the last 3 years and Spain the last 2. 6'10", 235. Bryant up top. Good ball movement. An offensive foul. Kobe Bryant knocks down Harden and helps him up as he picks up his second personal. Nobody in any real foul trouble. Nobody with more than 3.
Got to keep using Westbrook's quickness to create shots right now.
Artest leading on Durant. Durant wants the ball. Good help defense from Odom. Harden, dangerous pass. Durant was out of bounds. Excellent Laker defense. We saw stretches during the regular season where the Lakers are such a good smothering defensive team. We're seeing it here today.
Great size, and they take advantage of it. And that time, able to do multiple things. So Artest is able to be in the passing lane and then get back to the body of Durant. That's good. That's excellent defense.
Well, if you look out at their guys, they have a lot of really good competitive people who also have good size for their position.
Well, Westbrook taken out. Eric Maynard, the rookie from Virginia Commonwealth, back in. Artest, too strong, and he fights for the rebound. Still, it's only a 9-point game. Where will Oklahoma City get their offense now that Westbrook's down? Durant finally gets one to go. He missed his last 6 shots.
Made the right adjustment. Instead of fading away, made the move going to the paint area. Got a quality look.
A minute remaining in the third. The Thunder trying to hang around despite a poor shooting performance from their star player. Odom, hop step, flips it up, backs it in. Odom's first field goal, back to his 6-man role for the Lakers today with Bynum in the lineup. And there's a foul again. More Durant, just smart. Artest bellies up on him. And he's swinging those arms through to draw the contact. That's 4 fouls on Artest, and Durant will go to the line for only the 4th and 5th time. So now finally somebody in foul trouble. That little reach in kind of caught him. Averages 10.5 free throws a game, highest in the league. This would be numbers 4 and 5. He shoots 90% from the line, but misses that one. Our NBA calendar, 3 games tonight on TNT. Charlotte and Orlando, San Antonio, Dallas, and Portland and Phoenix. NBA TV Tuesday, a couple of game 2s from Atlanta and Phoenix. ESPN Friday, some game 3s from Miami and San Antonio. And next Sunday, Boston in Miami, game 4. And then LeBron James and the Cavs in Chicago, game 4. That's the amazing thing, all the free throws, and he shot 90% from the line. 62-54. The Thunder hanging around. Odom jump shot. Ball batted. Luke Walton able to get his fingertips on it. Walton his first minutes of the afternoon. Farmar to Brown. Shannon Brown way off the mark. Deflected. Collison, nice save. Final seconds of the third. Here comes Durant. Drives. Shot won't go, but back to the line again.
Luke, let me get there, man.
That's one of the reasons why he was able to lead the NBA in scoring this year. As you mentioned earlier, the youngest player in the history of the league, just over 30 a game. He just keeps getting to the line.
You say, how can he score so much? Well, that's part of the problem defending against him, his ability to rebound the basketball, and he can lead the fast break. Similar to Lamar Odom, but the difference is Lamar is more like a point guard leading the break. This guy is a scoring machine leading the break.
There are a lot of numbers that are impressive, but when you looked at, he scored 25 or more points in 73 of the 82 games. That type of consistency is incredible, especially when the opponents, that's the guy they gear to stop.
See, I think a lot of stats are bogus. That one startles me.
Odom. And Durant called for the foul. That's his second. I don't know the reason for the foul.
It's a bad foul to close out the quarter. You want to stay in front of Lamar Odom and force him to make a play.
And he thought he had a foul to give. And you're just not going to win big games making those type of mistakes.
You know, part of for the Lakers to have success, Bynum, everybody agrees they're a different team with him, and he's back. Now Lamar Odom has to accept less minutes coming off the bench. He did it last year. He's doing it again this year.
That shows his value. He understands he's going to get his minutes. He's definitely going to get his minutes, and he's going to have an impact on this team having a chance to win.
Final seconds, Durant. That'll count if it goes. Off the mark. Oh, he talks so much about Kobe Bryant and Kevin Durant. Some of the Robins to Batman playing very well. Gasol, terrific game. 15 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists. Meanwhile, Russell Westbrook, 19 points to lead Oklahoma City. 8-point lead for the Lakers as we head to the fourth. And this presentation of the NBA playoffs on ABC continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
held them to 56 points through 3 quarters. What do you like about the defensive effort you've seen so far from your guys?
Well, we're reading what they're doing pretty well. They're scoring off fast breaks. Our turnovers are poor shots. But I think in this set offense, we're doing a pretty good job.
For them so far, it's been Russell Westbrook who's been carrying them. What do you have to do differently against him?
We have to get back and wall them off. We're letting them get in the middle of the lane, add to the basket numbers of times.
All right, thank you for your time. Mike?
All right, Lisa. Westbrook had 15 of 16 points for the Thunder through one stretch. The Lakers, after that great start, went up by 17 midway through the second, but have not shot the ball well since then. The Thunder's defense a big part of that.
And if I was Scott Brooks, I would have given heavy consideration to keeping Durant on the floor against Luke Walton, who's coming in cold, has not played a lot, to try to get him going without Artest on the floor because of the foul difficulty.
Meanwhile, Maynard knocks down the shot. Maynard, who they got in the trade during the season from Utah, has been a good solid backup point. Struggled a bit in the first half, but it's a 6-point game. Farmar connects. Jordan Farmar, his first field goal.
Patience running this set, getting the ball at the bottom, and he was very patient, allowing the action to develop.
Not a lot of starters on the floor right now. Shows you how important the bench is. Green gets inside. Bynum contests the shot. Ball knocked away, still loose. Everybody fighting for it. Out of bounds. It'll stay the same way.
So many big guys foul in that situation. I love the fact that Bynum took advantage of the rules, went straight up, contested without fouling. That's what you want from your big man.
Bynum in his first game back, 11 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 block shots. Harden still without a point. Good harassment from Shannon Brown, trying to draw the foul and lost it. Shannon Brown is helped off the bench. Brown to Odom. Walton. Shot clock at 5. Bynum double team, takes his time, puts it up, blocked. Collison lost it, and a 24-second violation. The shot never hit the rim.
This is a small team, and you don't find too many small teams as good as this team is defensively in Oklahoma City, because they cover up for their lack of size with 5 guys swarming to help in the post.
Maynard sees an opening, gets inside. That one halfway down, still battling. And here comes Odom leading the break. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. The Lakers had won 34 straight games at home when they were leading going into the fourth quarter. They lost on the final Sunday to Portland, leading going into the fourth. Farmar hits a 3. Big shot. And the lead back to 11.
Right on target, knocks it in, and Kobe Bryant knows he's going to need Jordan Farmar to step up big.
Lakers and Thunder, our GMC Sierra game track. Great start for the Lakers. Oklahoma City hanging in there. Russell Westbrook a big part of that. Kobe Bryant, Pau Gasol, and good balance from the Los Angeles Lakers. And strong defense from Ron Artest. Ron Artest was the big free agent acquisition, signing the free agent deal. Trevor Ariza did not return. He was so huge last year. And really, Artest's worth and whether or not it's going to be the right fit for him is what he's going to do in the playoffs. That's why he's here. So far in this particular game 1, he's done a terrific job defensively.
He has, and couple that with great length around the basket with shot blocking, where he can get up and get into Durant, knowing that he has shot blocking at the rim is critical.
That's something Durant talked about. He says, hey, it's not about one-on-one defense. It's about the guys behind the initial defender. And certainly the Lakers guys have done a good job.
Nice move inside from Jeff Green. Artest resting now. He's back to 9. You know, you look at all the contenders from last year in their big acquisitions, whether it's Vince Carter in Orlando, Shaq in Cleveland, Rasheed Wallace in Boston, Ron Artest here. They were all gotten for what they can do in the playoffs. They all had their ups and downs during the regular season, but the end result, what will they do in the playoffs? Yeah, good ball denial from Harden. Luke Walton has to call a timeout. So a 20-second timeout called from the Lakers with still 9:16 remaining. The lead is still just 9.
That's why you have to do this.
Happy Town series premiere on Wednesday, April 28th at 10, 9 Central on ABC. It's about a small town with big secrets. The mystery's about to be unearthed. Welcome to ABC's Happy Town. Don't let the name fool you. I feel like our rides over to the arena every Sunday should be called Happy Town.
See, I didn't say anything. Is he riding with us?
Wow. You know, for someone... Oh, that was a terrible shot. Good follow by Bynum right there. I'm just surprised at the venom you're displaying today. This is Sunday. Be nice. It'll make your heart feel good.
11-point lead now for the Lakers. Green against Walton. Green struggled shooting early. Shot clock at 4. Don't know if Harden's aware. I don't think he is. Nope. Excellent Laker defense. But poor recognition from the Thunder. That's the third 24-second violation for Scotty Brooks' Thunder. As Durant back in the game. Serge Ibaka, Jeff Green, Russell Westbrook returns, and Nick Collison. Bynum, the only starter out there for the Lakers. Walton, the floater. Floats right to Ibaka. Here's Westbrook. Shannon Brown on Durant. And this is zone.
Now they're just coming over and doubled Durant when he was matched up against Shannon Brown.
Durant forces that one. It has not been an easy playoff debut for this young star. 5 of 18 from the field. You wouldn't know it by his demeanor. He keeps the same demeanor throughout the game. Although there's a little exhale. Lisa Schultz has reported at the top. He slept well last night before his first playoff game. Was so excited about it. But the Lakers have done a great job on it. And a reaching foul that time on Shannon Brown. Doesn't like the call. And there you see Durant well below his average. And Kobe Bryant and Ron Artest are going to come back in and try and make Durant's life a little more difficult.
If you're Phil Jackson, you got to be satisfied with the way that Shannon Brown and Jordan Farmer, they gave him quality minutes. These are guys that at times have been inconsistent, but he went to them early, and those guys stepped up today on both ends of the floor.
Westbrook kicks it out. Green able to connect that time.
But see, Kobe Bryant is just playing in the lane. He's totally disregarding everyone he's guarding, whether it's Jeff Green on the perimeter or Seth Losha. They're going to have to find a way. I think they should just shoot the ball. When they're open, just shoot it and then live with the result.
Bryant does it down the other end. It's Green to commit the foul. Kobe Bryant will shoot his 9th and 10th free throws of the afternoon.
Similar to what we've seen Kevin Durant try to do. The difference is Green is leaving his hand there. Artest was playing cat and mouse, pretty much bringing his hand back and then didn't get caught there. That time, Green leaves his hand there. Kobe does a great job of swinging and getting the foul.
You know, Mark, we talk about all these different things with the Lakers and what has to happen for them to win a championship. If Bryant is not playing at the highest level, if he's not healthy, it's going to be very difficult for him. He obviously wasn't healthy down the stretch, especially with the knee soreness. What have you seen from him today?
Well, I think his body looks much better today. Not shooting the percentage we're used to seeing him shoot, but he looks a lot livelier, and he's getting after it as far as posting up. Jump shots look well, but they need him to be spectacular. They need him to be very good and to take over ball games, or they won't win.
He missed 4 free throws here today. Artest once again. Excellent job. He got some help. The Laker defense has made it so difficult in Kevin Durant's first NBA playoff game.
That's just great defense. Artest gets screened, but he continues to come off of the screen as opposed to stand there watching. And then help by Bynum, allowing Artest to come back, get into the picture, and then active hand.
Artest wins the tip, but it goes right to Collison. Shot clock down to 6. Westbrook can't connect. Ball tipped by Collison. Durant fouled. Shot won't go, but he'll go back to the line again. He's going to wind up with his season average 10 free throws a game. This will be 8 and 9. Artest, meanwhile, picks up his 5th foul. And still plenty of time. This can cut it to 7. Ron Artest, the former NBA Defensive Player of the Year, All-NBA defense several times. Several years ago, there was nobody better on the perimeter. So with all the Durant struggles and all the positives for the Lakers, it's still a very close game. Durant total 18 points, getting some of his numbers from the line like he does. Crowd a little quiet here in the 4th. Lakers' largest lead was 17. Odom with 8 on the shot clock. Green now guarding Bryant. Bryant fires, puts it in, 3-pointer, a line drive.
Wanted the basketball, was frustrated and upset they went away from him. The basketball found him back, knocks down a big-time jumper.
Bryant 5 of 15 from the field with a big 3. Durant misses his 3, knocked out of bounds by Collison. Durant from 3-point range, 1 of 7.
You see the last possession, catching the basketball in the corner, Jeff Green one-on-one. Contest, little too late. Bryant able to elevate over the contested hand and knock down the Jet.
You got to get a new line now. Now it's hand up, man down. By the way, when are the T-shirts coming out?
They're on their way. Actually, hdmdgear.com. On their way. Impact and live.
Durant, a rare open look, and gets it to go. He had missed 9 of his previous 10 from the field.
And he looks and says, finally I got it going. Great scores. You don't worry about whether you're making or missing. Just continue to get your looks.
The thought is the next one's always going in. Odom, hop step 3. That's good. Lamar Odom with a big 3-pointer. And the Lakers back up by 11. Laker defense has been excellent. They're hearing it from the crowd. Collison open. Gets to Ibaka. And Ibaka wrapped up by Bynum. Second foul on Bynum. They're not in the penalty yet. Playoff defense a little bit different.
Well, especially when you're going up against the strength of Artest and the length of the Lakers. Good pick and roll defense by Bynum. Continuing to fight by Artest, and then good hand up. That's an unusual result for Kevin Durant, struggling down 11.
Thanks for watching ESPN on ABC, home of the NBA Finals. The NBA playoffs on ABC, brought to you by Taco Bell. Think outside the bun.
Sellout crowd at the Staples Center for Game 1 of the Lakers, what they hope is a long playoff journey. They've had a tough battle with Oklahoma City. The key, the defense on Kevin Durant.
So Ron Artest did a good job all game long, keeping a body on Kevin Durant, making him work for everything, contesting every shot in transition, got help by committee. They built the wall and then contested everything. Artest time and time again trapped, used the strength, frustrating Durant, and when he wasn't on Durant, other guys stepped up and did not allow him to get it going. Totally complete job by Artest and the Lakers defense of making Durant work.
We talk so much about the Lakers and all their offensive potential. This year, they were 18th in the league in shooting, in field goal percentage. But their defense has really helped them out during stretches of the season, and it's been the key today.
They scored 5 less points a game this year, and they were still able to win 57% of their games, and that's because of their defense and rebound.
Collison backs it in and a foul. Every time it looks like the Lakers might pull away, Oklahoma City comes right back, and Collison can now cut it to 8 again.
If you're struggling with your shot, make plays. Durant finds Collison on the baseline, and then very good footwork to spin away from the defensive pressure, use the rim for protection, and finish the play.
Collison's the old man on this team. He's 29. Again, 4 of their top 7 players, 21 and under. They're the youngest team in the league, youngest starting lineup. And you look at some of these guys with Westbrook just 21, Durant 21, Ibaka 20. Bryant drives, reverse, back shot, won't go. That one of a highlight play ever went down. Here comes Westbrook. Bryant on the reaching, and the Lakers in the penalty as Kobe Bryant picks up his 3rd. So free throws from here on in for Oklahoma City. They're an excellent free throw shooting team, 80%. Westbrook's a 78% shooter. This afternoon, they've hit 13 of 16 as a team.
Coach, because you talked about it, you made the point. When you defend, you give yourself a chance. This Thunder team has defended all game long.
There's no good defensive teams in this league that aren't in the playoffs. You're going to be in the playoffs if you defend.
And Jeff, you've been saying this all day. There's no better compliment for a coach than when you see a team like Oklahoma City that plays so hard night in and night out.
Great defense, star player, outstanding coaching. He's got a recipe for being a winner for a long time.
Meanwhile, it's a 6-point game. Coming up on 4 to play. Bryant on the pull-up, backs it in. Kobe Bryant now with 20.
Not much you can do in that situation. That's good defense, better offense. A tough shot by Bryant.
That's great defense. And that's just a big-time shot, like you said.
Durant lost it momentarily. Shot clock at 7. Westbrook against Fisher. Tough shot, gets it back again in the new 24. Durant on the drive. And a blocking foul called. Obviously doesn't like it, nor does Kobe Bryant. And that's going to be 4 fouls on Bryant.
You love the help by the Lakers, not allowing Pau Gasol to play one-on-one. Bryant not in position to get a clear offensive foul. That's a foul on Bryant. Durant going to the line. But you like it if you're Phil Jackson. Guys getting into the picture, helping defensively.
And for me, even though Jeff Green, Cephalosha haven't made those shots, he got the call, but that has to be kicked to the corner for the open jump shot.
Durant sets himself like most players. I've got set routine at the line. As he always says, knock it down when he gets the ball. That's what he says to himself. Hits the 2 free throws. It's back to 6.
What did you say, Coach, when you was at Nashville?
Well, I was just thinking about what Chris Dudley would have said. Hit the rim. And Dud knows I love him. What a competitor he was.
Bryant, too strong that time over the backboard. And Oklahoma City that has trailed this entire game. They've trailed by as many as 17, by as many as 11 here in the 4th quarter, can now cut it into this 6-point lead right now for the Lakers. Coming up on 3 minutes remaining. Durant, quick catch and shoot, short again. Just 6 of 21 from the field. Gasol to Bryant. Green hammers in. Bryant back out. Artest open for three. Short. And a loose ball foul is going to go against Collison. Trying to fight off Gasol from getting the offensive board. He grabbed him down on the shorts. And it's going to be Laker ball when we come back.
Put the ball in the hands of your best players. That time Durant with a fadeaway, not able to knock down the shot, and then Bryant on the other end. Outstanding defense by Green, but guess what? Mama, there goes that man. Bryant's ability to fade away. The bank is open on Sunday.
Bryant hasn't shot the ball well either, but he's hit a couple of big ones here in the fourth. 5-6 with 2:45 to go in the first.
And this is good recognition by Kevin Durant. They've got Pau Gasol on him. But when the help comes, and Kobe Bryant's been giving help all night long, he's got to kick that ball to the corner to Jeff Green. Yes, they've gone 2 for 14 from threes. You've got to trust your teammates. Just keep making the right play, because if you don't get the help that you need offensively, forcing the action is not going to win.
2:45 or just over 2.5 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Gasol blocked from behind by Westbrook, but a foul. And Westbrook upset with a call. Tom Washington looking at him, but letting him vent his emotions a bit. Charlie Brooks wants to see the replay.
He said he hit him in the head.
And he did.
That's a clean block. Well, he hit him in the head. He did not hit him in the head. That's a clean block.
That's good defense by Westbrook to me. That's certainly clean. But back to your point, though, Coach, the reason why you give up that pass if you're Kevin Durant is because as we take a look at this defensive trip by
What are you talking
Westbrook.
about? What is Mike Green talking about?
I got my glasses on, but...
Well, take them off. You might get a better look at it. That's called a block.
He hit him in the head.
But back to the point, the reason why you make that pass is you loosen up the defense. So if you have guys that you make the play to and they knock those shots down, then all of a sudden you're creating your own airspace and allowing the defense to come a second late is that's all you need if you're a scorer.
Durant misses. Westbrook nearly tipped it in.
And I agree with you, because if you continue to force the action, Bryant is going to continue to give help, and he has stood in the lane basically the entire night.
Artest steps back. That's a two-pointer. Artest, that won't go. Odom with a big offensive rebound, but he stepped out of bounds. 2:01 remaining. Thunder down 8 with the ball.
They just need one made three right now.
As we said earlier, they're not a three-point shooting team. They've had a couple of good looks. 25th in the NBA in three-point shooting during the regular season. Durant shot 36%. Shot clock down to 7. Westbrook splits the defenders. Deflected by Artest. Ibaka is fouled before any shot. And is it going against Odom? Yes, that's 5 on Odom. And Serge Ibaka will shoot 2 free throws.
Good job by Westbrook making the play, splitting the defense. Not much room in a pick and roll situation, but splits the defense. And then Ibaka in position to come up with the loose ball off of the deflection.
Ibaka 63% for the season. He was a first-round pick back in 2008, as we said earlier, from the Congo, one of 18 kids in his family as he misses the first free throw.
Where does he fit in the line of 18?
Third.
So he's got really, really young siblings.
Yeah. He's 20. He's 20 years old. He's still learning to speak English. When he came to the Thunder, didn't speak a word of English.
Well, if I'm an American college, I'm going to the Congo and recruiting his brothers right now. This guy is hard playing and athletic.
7-point game, minute and a half to play. Fisher. Bang! Fisher. They're going to review it as he knocks down the long-range jumper. Timeout, Oklahoma City.
Those are the type of plays that are called dagger plays. Derek Fisher, not afraid of the moment. You're talking about a veteran that's been around a long time. Certainly looks like the left foot was on the line. But the ability to step in and knock down that shot as the defense falls asleep.
from another world, but they aren't just visiting, they're here to stay. And before they can conquer our world, the revolution will begin. Whose side are you on? ABC's V. All new Tuesday at 10, 9 Central on ABC. Minute and a half remaining here at the Staples Center for Game 1. Lakers now with a 10-point lead after Derek Fisher knocked down what is a three-pointer. Clearly that foot behind the line. It looked like at first that his toe may have just been standing on it. With Fisher able to hit his third three-pointer, and it's back to 10. I want to correct myself. Serge Ibaka is the third youngest of 18. You still want to recruit some of the siblings?
I'm taking the two below.
Westbrook. Kobe Bryant now guarding Durant. Green draws the foul. Bryant upset with the call as he picks up his fifth. And this is the perfect scenario for the Thunder now to try and score some points with the clock stopped.
One thing to me, Coach, is pretty obvious. The other Thunder players have got to find a way to be aggressive on the offensive end because the Lakers are ignoring anybody not named Westbrook or Durant. And if I'm Jeff Green, I'm thinking offensively I've got to be aggressive.
Right, and he's been so good defensively that he's just got to couple that with some makes, and that's a foul right there. But I just think, you know, it's hard to imagine because Ibaka and Collison, they're not going to throw the ball into the low post, and it shows you the value of what the Lakers have. They have 4 guys or 5 guys. They can throw the ball into the low post and get off a quality post-up shot.
9-point Laker lead. They can take their time here with just 1:13 remaining now. Bryant looking to post up Green. Shot clock down to 5. Bryant drives, kicks it out. Gasol, jump shot. Well short. Collison the rebound. Westbrook finds Durant. Durant with the finish. 7-point game. He is very explosive at the rim. Hasn't been able to get there all that much here this afternoon.
Thunder deciding not to foul, but I understand that. But at least trap, you got to force the issue. Not a lot of time left in this ball game to allow the Lakers to dwindle it down.
Odom flips up a wild shot and an offensive foul. Collison draws another charge as Odom is fouled out. Now does Oklahoma City have to look for threes right away, correct, with 35.5?
No question to me. They've got to either advance it off a timeout or blow it up in transition and try to suck the defense in and get a three-point shot.
So Oklahoma City calls a 20-second timeout. It's their ball. Down 7 with 35.5 seconds remaining. This game 1 in Denver last night. Denver beating Utah. We've got 2 more game 1s in the West. Phoenix hosting Portland and Dallas hosting San Antonio here on the second day of the 2010 NBA playoffs. And you got to give Oklahoma City a lot of credit. Their best player having a nightmare shooting in his playoff debut. They haven't played particularly well shooting the basketball, yet they're hanging with the defending champs here at the Staples Center pretty well.
Well, it's because they've defended exceptionally hard and exceptionally well. And give the Lakers credit, too. They've had a real struggle offensively as well, but they have guarded exceptionally well as well.
And if you're the Thunder, you take some good things away from this ball game, realizing if we can just find a way to score the basketball, we can come up and be very competitive in this series. Interesting thing, Phil Jackson decides to put in Andrew Bynum as Lamar Odom fouls out rather than going small to try to match up to the Thunder.
Westbrook, Green, Collison, Harden, and Durant out there for the Thunder. Green breaks free, steps back, and he travels. No margin for error now for the Thunder, and that turnover certainly hurts.
That's a well-designed play, but also a very good call. Clearly a travel.
15th turnover. Been a tough afternoon for Green, 4 of 12. What a superb year he's had. As Harden now fouls Bryant. And the Lakers can wrap this one up at the free throw line. All right, if you're Scotty Brooks, and it looks like the Lakers are going to hold on, what's your message to your team after this one?
I'm going to think about it for a day because my team played exceptionally well defensively. But where can we, from an offensive standpoint, generate enough points to win on the road? And I think that's sometimes hard because, again, no low post threat, no three-point shooting game. And so they're very reliant on Westbrook and Durant to hit home runs every night.
But if I'm Scott Brooks, I say that one's on me, fellas. Because we got it done defensively. I've got to find a way to put you guys in a position where we can score points against this Laker team.
There you see Westbrook had a good scoring game. Durant scored a lot at the free throw line, but struggled from the field as Gasol puts it back up to 9 with a half-minute remaining. Durant catch, fires, nearly backs it in. Rebound taken by Collison. Collison blocked by Gasol. All afternoon long, the Laker defense has been excellent. That's their 9th block shot. And Gasol with 3 of them, Bynum with 4. Kobe Bryant had a couple. Durant trying to get free. Westbrook again, lost it from behind. Tough shot, banks it in. Pretty impressive playoff debut for Russell Westbrook, and a foul on Bryant. So Westbrook picks up his 3rd. But you said before, Jeff, for the Lakers, it's kind of a grinded out game for them. They only shot 41%. So any win, obviously, in the playoffs is a good win. And they came into the playoffs with a lot of their fans here in Lakerland very concerned with the way they finished the regular season.
And like you said, Mike, you're going to win playoff games in all different manners. Not all are going to be blowouts. Not all are going to be masterpieces. You take them as they come. I was very impressed with the energy and intensity of the Lakers today for the full 48 minutes.
The win is obviously the best thing to take away from it. Probably the second best is Andrew Bynum's performance. For him to miss the last 13 games, get a double-double with 13 points, 11 rebounds. Harden puts up the 3. That won't go. And the Lakers take game 1. Wasn't easy, but they beat the Oklahoma City Thunder 87-79. A wire-to-wire victory for Kobe Bryant and his team. Kevin Durant, his playoff debut, just 7 of 24. Great defense from Ron Artest and great Laker team defense, stopping the leading scorer in the NBA. And how about the return from Bynum? That left Achilles, had to miss the last 13 games of the regular season, but he came out in the opening minutes, a couple of dunks and blocks, got the crowd fired up, helped them build a 17-point lead, and Kobe Bryant and his team held on. Kobe right now with Lisa Salters.
Thank you, Mike. Kobe, Jeff Van Gundy said, well, it wasn't a masterpiece, but it was a victory. How would you describe that game?
Yeah, he's grinding it out. Wasn't pretty, but we'll take it.
And defensively, it was all about defense for you guys. You held Kevin Durant to 7 for 24 from the field. What were you and Ron Artest doing against him?
Well, he's trying to take away his easy baskets. You know, it's tough. They do a great job getting them open and freeing them up. You know, so we had to work hard as a team to try to limit his easy touches.
And offensively, you guys struggled, but what impact did Andrew Bynum have in his return?
Well, you know, we have 2 7-footers down there, so it's tough for them to decide what they're going to do, especially on penetration and on post-up. So, you know, we just make sure our spacing is good, move the ball the right way, and get them easy opportunities.
All right, thanks. Congratulations on the win.
Just the first game of what will be perhaps a long journey, especially in a very difficult, competitive Western Conference. Lakers take game 1, 87-79. For Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, Lisa Salters, and our entire ABC crew, this is Mike Green saying so long from LA. Don't forget, tomorrow night on ABC, it's an all-new Dancing with the Stars live at 8, 7 Central. Thanks for watching ABC. So long from Los Angeles, and the home of the NBA Finals.